Yeah, one of my clients, he wants me to put this motor on his bike. He started it over the phone. He just told me he just wants to put on the crankset on for him and the crankshaft or something, but he meant the rear sprocket. So I went over there, and these bolts are not the right bolts. These are going inward, and there's no more thread here, so you can't use these bolts. And then the back bolts are kind of stripped a little bit, and the motor's not sitting on there properly. It's not even bolted. So he just told me just pretty much finish it for him. He gave me a couple extra parts like this rim. Not these forks, these are my forks. Like this rim, I guess just that crank, miscellaneous stuff like that to put his bike together. And then he gave me a bunch of extra rims. I guess he was just gonna throw them out. They're not high quality rims. Maybe the only rim that's probably high quality is these other rims. Not this one, but it's like a standard rim. But I guess they converted it to like a disc brake style setup where it would expand, and when you press the lever, the blade itself moves. It's not hitting it, it's just, and I guess it has these three all the way around, or three of them, and it moves. So it's like a disc brake style setup. I don't know how good that works. Never seen it actually. Like these rims right here, like this front rim, this back rim's like a fixed gear rim. Then even these road bike rims, these are a bit more better, higher end rims. But yeah, he just wants me to put his bike together for him. I built the bike for him like 2 months ago. He really liked it. He was happy. He was glad. I'm gonna put this rim on the bike because it's a Shinomo rim. It has better gear drive, silent, but it hooks. But they don't have the right bushings. You see that? I'm gonna have to take off from that one over there and put new bolts and everything. So he gave me all these for free, the parts, and then I'm just gonna charge him for putting the bike together pretty much. And he also gave me this engine, which I believe, or I think it is, it's possibly a PK80. Look at that, the head, it's pretty deep. I just noticed it. I don't know if all of them are this deep. I'll probably bring a stock head and see what's up with that. But yeah, look, and then when the piston's all the way down, let me put the light. When the piston's all the way down, the ports are open, and there's not that much scarring inside the engine. And then the oil on the head, the carbon, is not even that bad. And then this has almost full exhaust port out. So wow. And then it's a lot sharper on the edges here, not like the other ones that are round. And then there's no mark on the crankshaft. And I don't think there's machining or polishing inside the case. It just looks like the same thing outside, probably inside like that as well. But it has no marks. And what I saw on the internet, people were saying that if it has no marks in there, it's a PK80, no matter what. And then they even say about the bolts. They're saying, oh yeah, it's 9mm bolts, it's a PK80. Well, I had bikes with 9mm bolts, but it wasn't no PK80. And if I'm not mistaken, if this is a true original PK80, wouldn't the kits have these smaller bolts? Not the big bolts, it would have the smaller ones, wouldn't it? Because they started upgrading the new ones when they start making more China ones. Not sure this is the American made motor or they're all from China. Not too sure. For some reason, some people said the PK80. I've seen people with the PK80, they have like a sticker of American flag, and Maybe it's assembled in America, manufactured and assembled in America, but not made. But yeah, I'm gonna use, most likely this is the case I'm gonna use. Doesn't look like it has damage anywhere. I'm gonna take it out, see the insides in here, probably sand some of this metal off inside, polish it. Too bad this is might be a PK80. This has a 40 millimeter crank, and I'm gonna end up using this cylinder, the crank, and all the good parts, and put it on a different engine that's not a PK80 case. This might be original PK80 case, because I'm gonna put that Millerelli 70cc big bore kit. So I'm gonna have to change the crankshaft. Hopefully my crankshaft slides on there, no problem. Hopefully the bearings fit, not loose. I want everything to fit on there properly. This motor must have been a good running engine, because look at the gasket, it's pretty clean. It's not blown. Had a nice tight seal. A little bit of oil here, but I don't think it was oil like, oh yeah, the exhaust was escaping, because if the exhaust was escaping around here, this right here wouldn't have dirt. It would be like blown out or blacked out. There's no blowout or blacked out. But yeah, look, let me go get a stock head. We'll see if this is a high compression or more torquey or whatever it is. It has a big bowl in it. Check this out. This bowl is pretty deep in there compared to this one. It's not even as deep. So this has a bigger, more deep, and then the casting, not seeing if it's better quality, but you can see there's like metal flake style, and this doesn't really have that much. Smaller, bigger. Even the lip on the gasket seal, it's a little bigger. So this has to be more of a original PK80 design. I don't know. I'm gonna say it is because there's no marking, this and that, but everybody on the internet that have the China kits are saying the PK80 has big bolt studs, because if that's the case, isn't that a PK80? But it's not. But yeah, I'm pretty happy I got this, because I did need a different case, because the other one I had a defect around here. It looked like it was broken, but when I took it apart and seen the inside, it didn't have a crack in the inside. It was just in the outside, probably from the casting mold, a defect. But I'm gonna trust this one a lot better. Even this right here, this seal here, seems a lot more flush than the other ones. I do a complete teardown on this, and then I'm gonna reassemble it with my parts. But I'm waiting for the Millerelli cylinder head and the spacer kit, because I'm gonna put it on there, slide it on there, and see what's what and how good it is. Yeah, I have a buddy that works on mopeds, and I guess he does this type of work where he bores out the cylinder heads. He gets them and he bores them out. I don't know, does that make it go faster, people? Because on the high compression heads, for some reason, I see them having them smaller in a sense. But, you know, I don't know. There's a bigger bowl in there. So I'm definitely going to keep all this PK80 stuff together. And then I'm going to reassemble all the parts into a different cast. Maybe the one with the defect. And then see how fast that motor could go on a different bike. But for now, I'm going to put all this hardware, and I'm going to make the Millerelli on this one. It seems like it's a good quality kit. And it's going to fit my frame, the one I made. Alright guys, sorry it was a long video.